for 15 minutes, starting right now. What's up? I'm Preston. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get right into some stretching, shall we? Let's do a quad stretch, both quads at the same time. Efficient stretching. Let's go. Sit back, kneeling on your heels. Walk your hands back behind your waist. Lean back, and you should begin to feel a nice stretch at the tops of your thighs. Those are your quadriceps. Keep on leaning back until you feel that stretch. Maybe look up a little bit. Breathe deeply. Enjoy this 15 minutes of stretching. Just you and your body, relieving some tension. More mobile. We will work on some mobility. Maybe a little bit of strengthening. All you'll need is a mat and maybe some water. Nice work. Let's walk our hands forward for a child's pose. Widen your knees wider than your torso. I like to make my knees as wide as the mat. I like to have my big toes touch behind me. I press my weight back towards my heels. My hands are pressing back. I try and lower my chest to the mat by reaching forward at the same time. So I'm kind of reaching forward and pressing back. Lower back, stretch, lower back, releasing. Lower back is round. You can also move your hands to your heels. Lower your head to the mat, kind of like a shell pose. Releasing the lower back as well. So whatever version you'd like to do, keep it going for another few seconds before we move on to our next stretch. All right, hamstring stretch. Let's do that by lying over our legs. So legs hip distance apart. Flex the feet, sit up nice and tall, reach up, and then forward fold over your legs, nice and slowly, reaching towards your toes, your heels, the mat, wherever the hands fall. Try and keep the legs nice and straight. Round at the shoulders, the lower back as you reach forward, stretching out those hamstrings both at the same time. Every exhale, try and stretch a little bit deeper, whatever that means to you. Keeping those feet flexed to increase the stretch through the back of the leg. Nice upper back stretch. We'll do that by pressing our shoulders into the mat. So come to all fours. Raise the right arm up to the sky, then thread it underneath the left armpit. Resting your right shoulder on the mat. Walk your left hand forward. Maybe press your weight back like you did for the child's pose. Extending the right arm nice and long. You should feel a nice stretch through your upper back. Most of the weight on your right. Then let's come to all fours. Do the other side. Left hand underneath the right armpit this time. Walk the right hand forward. All of the weight into the left shoulder. All right, world's best stretch, which is kind of similar to what we were just doing. So let's come to all fours. Come to a quick plank. Step the right foot forward. So it's kind of next to the right hand. Reach the right arm up to the sky, and kind of bring the right elbow over to the left forearm, and back up, reach it up, reach it in. We'll do one more on the right, reach it up, then the elbow, reach it in. Then let's switch. Right foot steps back, left foot steps forward, runner's lunge on the left. Then we twist open to the left. Left elbow comes to right. Nice big twist. Again, up to the sky. Then in and stretch. We'll do one more, nice and slowly. and nice work. Open book. We'll open the book and we'll close the book. We lie on down, legs to tabletop. Let's bring the arms out to a T first. Let one of the legs kind of fall over towards the mat as the other leg stays stationary, and then when the range of motion kind of stops, you bring that other leg over to meet it. Opening and closing the book. Let's reverse that. So we open the book, leg over to meet it, close the book, and open the book towards the other side, twist on over. You could also alternate which way you're looking. So if my legs are falling over to the left, I look over to my right, increase the stretch a little bit. And then when my legs fall over to the right, you guessed it, I reach over and look to my left. Nice. Scorpion, we could flip over from here. So we're on our bellies, and we will, let's see here. Let's extend the left arm out, left cheek on the mat, right leg comes up and over, placing it behind the right or the left leg, right foot on the mat, scorpion stretch. You can extend the other arm out, you can do whatever you want with it. And then let's come back to center. So now the right arm extends, right temple on the mat, left leg comes up and over, placing it behind your right knee or so, left foot on the mat if that's feasible for you. Do whatever you want with that left hand. Scorpion stretch for the left. You should feel this in your hips, in your right shoulder and pec. Outer hips pretzel, come up to seated, cross-legged. Take your right foot outside of your left knee. Grab your right knee with your left forearm, twist open to the right, looking over that right shoulder. And then let's come back to center. Pretzel, hip twist, other side. So left foot over right knee. Take that right arm, grab the left knee, twist over to the left, looking over that left shoulder. Nice work. Wrist stretch. We'll start with both our palms facing up. Just gently grab one hand, pull the fingers back, then the other. Little wrist stretch. Then we'll do let's do some forearm and wrist stretch at the same time. Come to all fours. Instead of your fingers pointing forwards, let's reverse them so they point behind you. So your fingers are pointing towards your knees. Gently rock back and forth for that wrist stretch. And then let's come off that. We'll do some wrist rolls and some crazy squid. Wrist rolls in one direction, wrist rolls in the other direction, and kind of grab your hands, do figure eights in one direction, and then figure eights in the other direction for some crazy squid. Neck stretch, yes please. Sit up nice and tall. Your left hand grabs the right side of your temple, gently pull over to the left, drop that right shoulder. Maybe extend the right arm, some arm circles or some wrist circles in one direction, in the other direction. And then let's reverse that. Right hand grabs the left temple, gently pull over to the right. Left arm extends long, and maybe wrist circles in one direction and the other direction, keeping that shoulder dropped, keeping both shoulders dropped, and then gently let go of that. And that's enough of a neck stretch. Cat-cow. Or as my text-to-speech said, cacao. All fours. Push the mat away for the cat, round the back. Maybe you press your weight towards back your heels, a little rocking cat-cow. Come back to all fours, drop the stomach, look up for the cow, arch the back. Exhale, round the back, shoulder blades come apart. Inhale, drop the stomach, shoulder blades come together, arch the back. Go at your own pace, maybe add a little rock to it, if you so please. So great for the spine, nourishing each intervertebral disc with the movement. All right. We'll do a heart opener. We'll do that by sitting on our heels, hands behind us like we were doing the quad stretch. Actually, let's not do that. Let's grasp our hands, pull our chest open, opening the heart. Breathing, you should feel a nice opening through your chest. Squeezing your shoulders together, your shoulder blades together. Maybe your elbows rotate behind you a little bit. And then every so few breaths, I like to come out of it, wiggle around, reset, and then get back into it. Last 10 seconds on the stretch. Keep it going. Open that heart, whatever that means to you. Oh, bicep stretch. We were just kind of doing that. So we'll continue to do it. This time we'll focus more on the biceps. So same position. Grasp one hand behind your back with the other hand, obviously. And then pull, twisting your elbows towards the back, opening up the biceps. You don't really have to open up the chest like this, but maybe looking down, maybe doing some neck rolls. And then let's switch. So my other hand will grab and pull. You should feel a slight different stretch in the other bicep. Maybe look around, maybe look side to side. Slowly though. You don't want to strain anything. You want to move slowly this whole process, this whole routine. So good for your body to stretch it out. Nice work. All right, seated side body stretch. Let's come to seated. Legs cross-legged or sitting cross-legged. Reach up to the sky. Let the hand fall towards the mat. Then the forearm. Then reach on over. So I'm leaning to my right. My left hand's above my head. Maybe looking up. And then reversing that. Arms up to the sky. Let the left arm fall, then the left forearm, then the left elbow, keeping that right hip as much as you can on the mat. And then we'll just keep on switching. We'll do one more each side. And then one more switch to the other side. Nice work on that. All right, let's do a tricep stretch. Let's do left hand, nape of the neck. Right hand grabs the left. Gently pull to the left side as you press your head back into that right forearm. Tricep stretch for the right. And then let's come back up to seated. Left hand behind the right. Right hand grabs the left tricep as we gently pull over to the right. Maybe pressing the head back into the forearm. Nice work. Come to seated. Oh, we still have about 10 seconds left. Let's try both hands at the same time. Really reach back. Kind of press your arms back, or press your head back into your arms. It's kind of stretching out both triceps at the same time. Well, that's it. That was 15 minutes. That flew by. I hope you feel a little bit more mobile, a little bit more stretchy, muscle tension gone, feeling good, feeling relaxed. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like the video, please subscribe. Over 90% of you are not subscribed. We are live every weekday. Come back soon and have a great